Alright, let's go ahead and get cracking here. So again, this is going to be a tutorial for the activity 1.5.6 bracket that my class will be working on tomorrow, and probably on Tuesday when I get back I'll be able to help all of them out on Tuesday also. So here's the plan. We're going to make this bracket. We've already been using Onshape for the not the Tinkercad, for the pegboard toy. Oh, hi Mary. So we're going to make this bracket today. If you look at the orthographic drawing closely, you'll be able to see the differences of the profile between the counterbore and countersink. These are two new types of holes that we haven't used yet, but I will show you how to use those here in a bit as well. In order for you to know how to create holes, counterbore, countersink, fillets, and rounds for the project, you'll need to follow the instructions of your teacher, which is why I'm making this video. So we're going to actually go to Onshape. We need to be in our folder with your name in your practice folder, and I took all the other documents out just to keep it clean, but you can leave yours in there. We're going to go ahead and create a new document, and we're going to call this bracket. You can probably call it 1.5.6 bracket. There we go. Alright, now once we're in here, back when we used to use Autodesk Inventor, we'd have to actually create a new millimeter document. And here it's really easy. We're going to go to this little 3 lines hot dog document menu, hot dog, hamburger, whatever you want to call it. We're going to click on workspace units, and we're going to click on millimeter. Yep, there we go. Click on millimeter and save that. Alright, so now if we go back to our instructions, we selected a millimeter. We're going to sketch a rough rectangle. We need a 50 by 156 rectangle, and it looks like we need it longer than it is tall, so 50 by 156. So to start a sketch, we're going to click on sketch, click front view, click front on the view cube, right click, and hide all planes. And we're going to sketch our rectangle up here. Corner rectangle, not a triangle. Don't need no triangles in here. Alright, so we're going to click again. And so it needs to be 156 wide. So 156, enter. And is it 50 tall? Double check. Yes. 50 for the height, enter. That doesn't look right. Why does it not look right? 50 by 156. Alright, it looks good. And extrude 87. So 50 by 156, finish sketch is our green check mark. And extrude 87. Maybe that's my issue. Alright, extrude 87 millimeters. Let's check out and see what we got. There we go. Okay. So it's just looking kind of funky. I don't know why it looks funky. That doesn't make much sense to me. But okay, save it as bracket. We already saved it. Great. So now we will cut away the sides. Create a new 2D sketch on the largest face of the part. So our largest face is up here. Sweet. We're gonna click a sketch. Click on the largest face of your part, which is up here. I'm gonna click over to the top, and now we can start sketching. So using the rectangle, draw a rectangle in the corner. Add dimensions shown, so it's 32 by 65, and extrude it. So we're gonna go to Onshape, make a corner rectangle up here in the top corner. Oh, I am not right on the corner. That's bad. We gotta be right on the corner. Perfect. Okay, and it's 32 wide, 65 tall. 32 by 65. And we have our corner. Excellent. We're gonna do the same thing on the other side. 32 by 65. And we're gonna finish the sketch. I think we're going to extrude it. Extrude both of these. We're gonna remove it, and we're gonna go all the way through all. Slicing and dicing. Alright, excellent. Oh, I do not like that though. Come on, rotate it just enough. There we go. I need to figure out a way to set this. Set this as my home view would be nice. Or even to make this my front. Create selection. No. I don't know if there's a way to turn this to my front or not. just don't like that. That's kind of annoying. So you can use the right click on your mouse to turn it sideways a little bit if you want to go to that isometric view, which is fine. I wonder if there's a way to make that part zoom to selection. I wonder if you know what to. You can make this front face. Oh, I don't see it. Make transparent, export, clear selection. Nope. Okay, well that's nice. I want this to be my front view. I can't do it. Turn perspective on? No, definitely not. Okay, whatever. Not gonna work for me. We'll move right along. So we cut that off. We're gonna cut this off too. So it's 50 across. It's 21 millimeters from the side and 29 millimeters from the bottom. So let's go back to Onshape. We're gonna make a sketch on this face, and we're gonna view normal too, so we can look straight at it. Make another rectangle somewhere up here on this line. We don't know how tall it is, but we know how wide it is. It was 50. So we'll just type in 50 there. We're gonna leave this one blank down here for now. We're gonna go to our dimension tab, and from here to here should be 21, I believe, and 29 from the bottom. So click here to here. Should be 29. That'll fix our distance for that one. It's good to go. And we're going to extrude this. Oops. Nope, not sketch. Extrude our rectangle. We'll cut it. Let's see. How far do we need to cut this? Create a sketch. Depth of 27 millimeters. Right there. 25 is close. We want 27. Enter. Excellent. Alright, so we're moving on here. We're going to make our counterbore holes on the bottom of our bracket. So we need 2 points on both sides. They're going to be 23 away from the back edge and 16 away from the side edge. So we're going to go back to our bracket. Make a new sketch on this face. And we're going to look straight at it. View normal to sketch plane. Place a point right here on the center. We'll place another point over here as well. And our dimension key from the top to the point was 23, and 16 is the other one. 23 and 16 from the side. Over here, 23 and 16. Just knock them both out at the same time. That's pretty good. Finish your sketch by clicking the green check mark, and we'll go ahead and rotate it around, zoom in a little bit. There's our 2 points. So the next part is our hole. Let's see, the hole. We're gonna make a counterbore hole, 13 diameter, 18 millimeters for counterbore diameter, and 10 for hole depth. So let's go back to Onshape, and our hole tool is right up here. Okay, we're gonna click on this point, and I think we can do both at the same time. Yes. We're gonna do a counterbore, and it's gonna go all the way through, I believe. Yeah. So it's through all. We're gonna go to custom. The hole diameter is 13, so 13 for the hole diameter. Counterbore diameter was 18, and counterbore depth is 10. Oops, not 13, just 10. All right, let's double check and make sure that looks good. Looks fine to me. Save it. So 13, 18, 10, save it. Nice. We got a couple of holes in there. Excellent. Moving on. So now we're going to put 2 more holes for the back of this bracket. Looks like it is 15 from the top and 42 from the top, 23 from the side. So we're going to make a sketch on this back plate back here. We'll view normal to that. Sketch plane. View normal to sketch plane. Okay, we'll place 2 more points. 1, 2. And dimension them. Dimension. So both these from the side, I think, are 23. Let me double check. 23, yep. 23. And then from the top, we've got 15 and 42. So top to this one is 15. Top to this one is 42. Excellent. So we got our 2 points done. Finish that by clicking the green check mark. We'll go to the hole tool next. Click on both of those points. And we have to change this. I think this is a countersink. So we'll go to countersink mode. It's going to be another 3 hole. Alright, so 20 millimeters for the countersink diameter. It's 20 millimeters. 13 for the diameter of the hole. We're going to leave that 13. And 82 degrees. Theirs is at 90 degrees. So we'll, let's go ahead and put it to 90. There we go. Alright, so a countersink looks kind of like a funnel, I guess, and a counterbore is more just flat at the bottom. So that's kind of the difference between a counterbore and a countersink. Every time I think of countersink, I think of like the kitchen sink, like it's a drain. This kind of looks like a drain to me, so that's kind of how I remember countersink versus counterbore. Alright, so that looks good to me. Click green to check it and finish that part of the sketch. Alright, we're about to wrap it up here. Yeah, we're at the end. Fillets. So we're going to add fillets to this feature. Radius is 12 millimeters. So let's go back to Onshape. We are going to fillet this. Fillet is the rounded edge. Remember, we got round edges and like sliced off edges. Kind of like the countersink in there. These are chamfers. We want the fillets for this part. We'll click on fillet. Radius is going to be 12 millimeters. All right, we're going to fillet this edge and this edge and these 2 edges. Sorry for it being upside down, but that's the way it goes. And these 2 inside edges, 1 and 2. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 edges. Select that, and that class is finished. That's the way we want it to look. Alright, so try and get this done today if you can. If not, you can work on it tomorrow while we're back in class and I can help you out.